is Sandra Ayon, your home care provider. Um, let's see, how do we begin this? Well, I haven't done a video in a while because I've been really busy. A lot of problems, a lot of stuff I got to deal with, Um, but I'm getting better. So I'm gonna explain to you guys the current situation right now. Okay, I'm coming home. Um, and I know you guys have seen my car. I've been focusing on my cars and everything I got to do. And my car said I was on the freeway coming home and it said temperature coolant something. Let me see here. There you go, maybe. I'm not a mechanic, I'm a nurse. But I kind of know how to work my car. So, look, just so you guys see that I'm not lying. Because I'm not. I don't like to lie. Check this out. So this is my car. I'm letting him cool down because it's a temperature coolant. Let me see if I can turn this thing around. I always have a hard time doing it. So I decided to just go ahead and okay, there you go. My beautiful, beautiful car. Never mind. It's not gonna work. So I'm gonna let him cool down because I'm gonna check the radiator and then the reservoir, blah, blah, blah. But I parked here because look, it's awesome. Look at, I'm parked like next to a lake or something. It must be like a man-made lake. I don't know who those people are over there. But you see those little people over there? Little yellow dot and black dot. So I'm a Girl Scout. I took out my chair. And I went to go put gas at the gas station and I bought me some scratchers. So I have two options. One is actually three options. One is I can sit here and do scratchers. Or two is I can actually clean the white walls on my car because they're brand new tires. Or I can make a video. Yay. Let me tell you guys why I'm making this video. COVID has been over a year and a half. I spoke to a social worker this morning because I have a case that's pending for a gentleman. And this particular gentleman has schizophrenia, severe schizophrenia. So majority of the time he drinks. He stays drunk. So I filled an application for him in July. Through the IHSS, you can do an application. And I called the social worker this morning because when you fill an application, they give you 45 days to fill out the SOC 873, which is a doctor letter that states that you need the services as a recipient. Okay, well, because he has schizophrenia, he's also disabled, and you're like wondering, how does he get away from you guys? He's drunk majority of the time. He doesn't take his medications because he has no one to take care of him, and it's just hard. He takes off. I'm very stern, so I'm gonna jump into the picture and I'm just gonna say, you're gonna do this because I said you're gonna do this, and that's it. And he respects me. He respects me because I've known him since he was like probably 11 years old, maybe 9. And he knows that he's like one of my sons. So I'm gonna get in there like a mommy and say, hey, you got to do this. Anyways, so there was 2 questions. It's been over 45 days, and the application for him was canceled on the 15th because I did it on the 30th of July. So it's 45 days. On the 15th of September, it was canceled. And we have to reapply, which is not a problem because I just reapplied again this morning for him to open up another case. One of my questions was, can we appeal that? So me being me, I called the social worker for his case, an intake social worker, and I left a message, and he was so nice. It couldn't have been more than 20 minutes. He returned my call, and I was like, woo woo, like, yay, because I like to get answers, and I'm persistent too, proactive. So I asked him, can we appeal that? He said, you can appeal it. The young lady that took my application also was very nice, extremely nice. And I was grateful for her, you know, because we need nice people to work in human services programs so we could be human. Anyways, so two things can happen. You appeal them, and then it goes backdated to it goes backdated to the 30th of July. Okay? There is a chance that they might accept the appeal. There is a chance that they may not accept the appeal. In any case, if you need more than 45 days, from my understanding, and I may be wrong, but not according to what they told me, but we can always double check, people. There is a possibility that the social worker can give you an extension. I explained to them, in this extraneous case, is it possible to get an extension, because it's hard to I mean, the last time there was a police report made on him as a missing person. And you, like I said, you wonder, he's in a wheelchair, he has one leg, how does he get away? Well, he wanders, and everyone has tabs on him, and they're constantly, reporting, we saw him on this street and this street, we saw him over here and over there, we saw him, I stop him, and he's all dirty, and, here's another thing too, he's all dirty, because when he's dirty and stinky and smelly, people will stay away from him. But when he takes a shower, people will take advantage of that, and they'll rob him. Remember, he has schizophrenia. He has other mental illnesses too. So people take advantage of that. There's a lot of people out there that are horrible. Okay. So there's a possibility that the appeal might be won or not. There's also a possibility that, depending on the services, depending on the extraneous situation, you might be able to get an extension. Let's see. But, and yes, it's money. It's money, retroactive to July 30th. So I'm sitting there on the phone because I'm turning in this application. And at this point, for me, it's not money. For me, it's like he needs the services. He needs someone to care for him. Whether I get paid, another provider gets paid. I need to establish these services for him so that he has someone that's willing to come in, because they're getting compensated by taking care of him. And the main goal is to help him. So what I decided to do was, all right, fine, let's just do another case. But when the new social worker gets that, when the new social worker gets the case, the intake social worker receives the case, which I should receive paperwork in about 5 days, because I'm having all the paperwork sent to my house. I'm going to ask these questions, okay? But what I basically want is for him to get the services. All right. So as I talk to social workers, provider clerks, supervisors, someone in authority that can educate me, because I don't know it all, I ask questions, and it was brought to my attention that as of today, October 1st, they are going to start doing visits, home visits. That's cool. That's cool, because when a social worker comes into your home, they get a feeling of a one-on-one on the situation and the needs of the recipient, okay? Whoever the provider may be. I gotta wake up, and it's hot out here. It's actually pretty nice. There's a little bird over here that keeps eating worms. I think it's after that rice bowl on the floor. Anyways, so the visits were starting for, this is LA County, are going to be starting already. They're going to be coming, the social workers are going to be coming out to your house to visit you, to do the initial intake. Which is good, because I guess everybody's taking precautions. Over there. I want to tell you about those visits, okay? I have another client. I on the 30th of July, I started. Let me correct this. I started 2 cases. Que bonita, huh? Sitting here, like not a care in the world. Yeah, there. I don't. I do have a care in the world, you guys. But you know what? I'm gonna make the best of it. And I already scratched off 2 scratchers that are cha-chang. I think it's like $11. I'm like, hey. I don't do it to win. I don't gamble to win. I gamble to have fun, which is what everybody should do. But some people go to the casino just to gamble and make some money, and then they lose their money and they're mad. I'm not gonna be mad. Um, I'm just letting my car cool down so I can check everything and get underneath the. I got a blanket and everything. Get underneath the car and see what's cracking. Anyways, um, when a social worker comes to your home, okay, a lot on the 30th, I also started another case with another young lady, and so I started 2 cases. One of them, of course, got denied because the SOC 873, which is the doctor evaluation, was not turned in. And you need that in order, and now, from my understanding, we need any doctor to fill it out that's licensed, that states that you need these services. This particular gentleman does need these services. So I was under the impression that only the, what do they call him? In Spanish, son doctores de cabecera. Your main doctor, primary. Sorry, I gotta think. Your primary doctor was the only one that could fill it out. No, any doctor that's licensed by the state of California can fill out that doctor evaluation letter. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take him, I'm gonna get him up to date, and I'm gonna take it everywhere, as many doctors as he has. Every time I get a new doctor, fill this out. New doctor, fill this out. New doctor, fill this out. Because the social worker gets a better idea of what the necessities are in a recipient, and they authorize you the hours based on a scale that they have to follow, okay? So that they can allow you the time for the needs of the recipient. I just had my evaluation last week. I love my social worker, you guys. I love. Why? Because she's awesome. She does, and I'm not saying I don't have 283 hours, you guys. And my hours did not get increased, okay? But the communication between the social worker and myself, it's amazing. Amazing. You know, I'm knowledgeable. And that's why I put these videos out there for you guys to be knowledgeable, but be nice. Be nice, because you get more bees with honey than you do with vinegar, okay? So, like a peacock. It's, and I was nervous. I was nervous, and I'm on the phone. And I'm like, do I have my medicines, you know, for Chuck? Do I have my medicines? Do I have my, which are the doctors that he goes to? This is the home health. This is this is that. This is this is that. Do I have everything? I'm nervous. I could only imagine how you guys feel. Okay, so it's the communication between the social worker and the provider clerk. So the 2 applications I filled out, one for this gentleman, another one for another young lady, that one got canceled for the gentleman, but the one for the young lady, she just had a phone interview last Friday. And in that phone interview, she was very nervous because that particular social worker, and I hate to say this, but in some places that Spanish speaking staff is limited, okay, is where there is the majority, in this particular situation, is the majority of non-speaking English providers and recipients. So they take advantage of that, and they mistreat the non-understanding recipient or provider. I knew that already when I saw where it was coming from, the intake. Your initial paperwork as a provider is sent to Metro. The very first paperwork, I was like, why is this address different? And then I found out that it's because that's where all the initial provider enrollment papers go to. After they go to Metro, which is in LA, then they get dispersed to the district where they live. In this particular district that I'm speaking of, for her, don't know why they sent her out to. No, yeah, Rancho Dominguez. She's in Rancho Dominguez, okay? I told my client, she's my client, because I'm filling out the paperwork, because I'm getting her all together, because I'm just preparing everything for her. Beaucoup, that's a French for a lot. Very. Wait, beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. Thank you very much. Yeah. Well, whatever. I guess it's in English too. Anyways, there's a lot of paperwork to be done, and you have to cross your T's and you have to dot your I's. So when the social worker called her on the phone, made the assessment, she was rude. She was rude. I told my client, do not be afraid to tell them that I am going to help you. Any kind of paperwork that I have been helping you, that the paperwork that's been done, I have been guiding you through it. There's a fee for my paperwork, but it's done correctly and it's done speedily, okay? I get it done fast. Now, oh, my leg. Sorry, I gotta take my shoe off. The social worker was not very nice. My client told her, Sandra Ayon, and I told her, don't be afraid to use my name. Use my name. They know me. My client told her, Sandra Ayon has been assisting me in the paperwork and she's my advocate. The social worker said, no. Anybody that's going to do any paperwork for you has to be me. Nobody can do it for you. That's not true. Not true at all. Okay? If you give me permission to represent you, that's all I need. If the recipient gives me permission to represent you, that's all I need. I don't need anything else. That's all I need. Okay? So when she had her phone interview on Friday, she calls me and says, you know what? Blah, blah, blah. She wasn't very nice. She so on and so forth. And I said, really? I said, okay, not a problem. I got her number. Let me call her. And I had her. I used another phone and I called her. She, like a three-way, I guess you could say, in different phones. I don't think that's proper, but whatever. And I left an eloquent message. Very respectful, very professional. My name is Sandra A, and I'm calling on behalf of blah, 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 blah. My phone number is so on and so forth. This is case number, yada, yada, yada. If you need to get a hold of the provider, her name is this, her number is this, her provider ID number is this, her telephone number is this. If you need to speak to the client, case number this, case number that, and feel free to give me a call. I'm Sandra Ayon. And that's what I did. This was Friday. On Wednesday, she was going to come to the home and pick up all the paperwork. At this point, what I did was make 3 copies. One copy was one of the originals was the copy for the social worker. She's going to come pick it up. The other was a copy for the provider. All the paperwork she turned in, okay, from A through Z. And the third copy was for the provider to send all this paperwork to the Rancho Dominguez office, okay? Yes, it's a duplicate. I don't care. I'd rather be safe than sorry. And that's what I told her. She goes, should I send it certified? Don't send it certified. You're going to waste your money like I did. Don't send it certified, but keep copies of everything that you're submitting because it's dated and people can tell when you sent it. Social worker came in on Wednesday morning. I love it. Social worker comes in on Wednesday morning. Hi, my name is so-and-so. It was from day to night, you guys. Day to night. When I left that message 3-way with her, I have all the information of the 2 recipients and the client, okay? Immediately, I got on the computer. I have all the information. I created emails for every single one of them. That was 3 emails. I created 3 usernames, 3 passwords, and in less than an hour's time, because I'm pretty good. Actually, I think it took a lot less, but I don't want to brag. She was set up in the system. Set up in the system. I made sure all my T's were crossed, all my I's were dotted, and I made sure all the paperwork was correct. I left a nice, decent message, very explicit. I never got a phone call. My client's paperwork in the electronic timesheet portal are sent in, is on point. You know, it's done, and so are the recipients' information. All we're waiting for now is for the social worker to link the cases and authorize the timesheets from July. Once I see, because I check and I kind of get an idea of what, you know, the time frame. So I'm guessing in less than 2 weeks, but I'll check every day just for the hell of it, you know, because it's money. So as soon as those timesheets hit, I'm on them like white on rice. I'm going to start working on them and get them all done. Because in 8 to 10 days, my client, the provider will get paid. And if she gets paid, I get paid. I know, you know, normally people don't work ahead of time. I work because I have faith in you guys. I help you guys because I have faith in you guys. A lot of people don't want to pay for my services. That's fine and dandy. Not a problem. Good luck with making mistakes. Okay? I have not made a mistake in over 5 years. I don't plan on making one now. And I just keep praying because I'm like, Lord, I need some help. You know, turn on that light bulb. How can I do this? Which is why the appeal came to my, that I asked, can we actually retroactive to July 30th from the client that got denied? And I'm going to find out, you know. So I pray and I ask the Lord. I'm not that smart. I mean, Lord knows I can use a little bit more wisdom. But then I'm just down to 2 wisdom teeth, which are the ones on the top. Hint, hint, right? Anyways, the whole thing was this social work. I know we're afraid of social workers coming to our home. I know we're intimidated. Don't be intimidated, you guys. Don't be intimidated. Do not be belittled. Do not let anyone cut you off because they have no... Some of them just had a bad day. Some of them just... The story, they've heard it over and over and over and over and over again, okay? But you are unique and you are an individual and you deserve that time, and that's why they get paid. So ask them for that respect. Don't be afraid. You don't like the way she's treating you? This intake social worker has a supervisor. That supervisor has a supervisor. That supervisor has a supervisor. Okay? Human services is what we're in. So don't let them make you feel, yeah, you could be a little scared, but if you're not lying, then why are you scared? You got nothing to hide, then don't be scared. Right? Otherwise, expect to be treated with respect. And just breathe. They're human too. They're not supernatural human beings, you know. They're just doing their job, and that's their job. A cop pulls me over because I got tinted windows on my caddy. How I know I'm gonna get pulled over, you know. Well, if I get pulled over, I'll go take them off and then go fix the ticket, and then I'll come back and I'll get them done again. But the cop's doing his job, so I'm not gonna be mad at the cop. Now, if I've kicked cops out of my house. Excuse me, I didn't give you permission or you permission to come in here. You're not on that paperwork. You're on my property. Get out. There's too many. I'm not gonna say what I said to them, but I don't care. I have rights. So don't be intimidated by these visits. These visits start today, and at least in LA County, I haven't called anybody else to find out, like in other counties, but that's kind of awesome that they're starting to do these visits again, because a social worker can actually get a better understanding of the situation at home. And do not be afraid to put do not put the social worker on a pedestal when she comes in, you guys, because she's gonna think you're just kissing her behind. No, just treat them kindly. Would you like a cup of water, a cup of coffee? hi, how are you? I need help with this and this and this. My recipient needs this amount of time for this amount of time for that. This is how much time I spend with her. I do her toenails, I comb her hair, I give her bath, uh, bath, bed baths. Sorry, I know it's like two bees. Don't be afraid. So that's happening. And I think I've been sitting here for about an hour. What else? What else? What else? Think. I don't know. If you guys have any questions, ask me. I'll answer them. My phone number is 562-281-3219. I'm here to help you. Whatever I can do to assist you. I think I got another hour or so of daylight. I'm tired. I think I'm just gonna sit here, finish the cigarette, and get into my car and see if he's like ready to rock and roll with me. I'll just check the... So I figured, you know what, let me do a video. I've already scratched 2 scratchers, one $11, 6 on one and 5 on the other, which I was like, hey, winner, chicken dinner. That was one of the games. Let me know if there's anything that I can help you guys with. I'm gonna sit here. This is amazing. I like this. I really do. Look at how pretty in the corner over there. I don't know. I don't even know. I think it's like Tustin. This is like really nice. I'm like in the corner of something because look how beautiful that is over there without the barbed wire. I don't know. I like the scenery. I've been looking for a place to stay. That's a little building. We probably can get in there because I see a trash can. Why would there be a trash can, Like all bars. Let me see if I can get between the bars. It's locked. Look at how pretty, you guys. That's the trash can. Look at how pretty trash can looks. I don't know. Sorry, that's the... So... Yeah, they must let us in there. Let me in. But... If you guys have questions about social workers, let me know. If you guys need help, let me know. I'll help you guys. No blue eyes today, no green eyes today. He's gorgeous, look. I love my caddy. Oh, he looks kind of funny with the top on. Oh, here's another one. I got my tags, my handicap, disabled tags. You see my tags? I got my tags done. So I don't have to worry about that or moving my cars like I used to. Let me know. Let me know, you guys, if there's anything that I can help you guys with. I'm gonna sit here, finish the cigarette, maybe scratch another scratcher. I got a couple of videos that I have in mind to teach you guys how to do new stuff, especially when it comes to especially when it comes to the overtime. I am also going to see... I'm going to do a video about retirement. I need to read the paperwork. Retirement. They're offering us retirement through Cal Savers. I need to read. I already downloaded and printed out because I'm old school. The paperwork, I need to read that because we should be saving 15% of our gross income every month for retirement, you guys. If you guys can do it on your own, do it on your own. Let's say I make $4,000. I should be saving 15% of that for my retirement, which is about $600 a month. Some people can do it on their own. Some people prefer them taking it out of their checks. So I have to find out about that. Retirement. I need to see if it's worth me paying someone to take money out of my check for my retirement. I need to see if the company is good, what the logistics are of it, what it entails, and then I can do a video on that one. Are we getting a raise? I read something. Okay, so what the union does is they go They go to, we have lobbyists. Lobbyists are the ones, the union has, I'm sorry I said we, it used to be we when I was there, but I'm not there anymore. I don't care. Um, not happy with that union, in my personal opinion, and I'm entitled to that. So, and I got stories to back that up too. So, um, I wouldn't be surprised if they raise the 3% to a 5% of dues. You know, some people want to pay. I don't mind paying as long as something works. You know. And then I'm sitting here on the side of the road with a car that's broken down. You know what? That's cool. That's cool. Because Homeboy's got a $300 battery in him. You know, one of those Optimas. I just replaced the alternator. I haven't done anything to the radiator, which is cool because I'm going to fix it. And then I took this puppy all the way to Oregon, you guys. That's 675 miles. 86 Cadillac Fleetwood. And I was cruising like a boat. So I don't like spending my money somewhere that is not going to be used to help me. Okay, and that's what I saw. But what they do is they go to what is it like? They have people in. They have bought, sponsored people in office. Okay, so I'm not even. Okay, Hillary Clinton. We're gonna go back to Hillary Clinton because that's the one I remember. Okay, that was pretty much the last one I think I participated in. They took us out to Vegas. And we were canvassing, and I didn't know what canvassing was, so I'm going to tell you what canvassing is because some people might know, some people may not know. Canvassing is knocking door to door, asking the people in those doors that live in behind those doors in those homes to please vote for Hillary. The union gave us a stipend of $70 for doing that for 2 days. They bought us a room in the Stratosphere, which I still go to. I'm like VIP there because I love playing at the Stratosphere. But this time they kind of pissed me off. So I'm going to write a nice eloquent letter. They gave me the jump. You know, the jump off of the... I was going to do the jump. They gave me the 3 rides that are at the very top of the Stratosphere. And I was all like, oh my God. And because I can't wear glue on my teeth yet because of the 2 wisdom teeth they took out, I had to take out my teeth because I do not want to lose my teeth at, what was that, 110 feet in the air or stories, something like that. So I got on 3 rides, and then I was gonna go to the jump. I had my jump scheduled for 9, which is 110 floors, 108 floors. They drop you 108 floors. And I was getting ready for it, right? But I was hungry, so I went downstairs and I was like, I'm hungry, I want to go eat, but my food wasn't in my card. I went to the office, VIP office, and I told them my food's not in my card, I got to pay. What's going on? Blah, blah, blah. They comped. That jump costs $150, okay? 108 floors from the very top of the Stratosphere. And I was willing to do that. I was like, I want to do that. I didn't care about the $150. That was really nice because of what they did to me. You know, the stuff that was going on is like, no, you don't do this. And my play is very obvious too when I go play. So what made me upset was the lady that was in charge, after speaking to a couple of the customer service reps and telling me, you know, my food's not in there, what happened, blah, blah, blah. The lady that comped me the jump said to me, I'm the one that comped you the jump. And I said, okay, what's that got to do with it? Well, I'm the one that gave it to you. All right. And I'm talking about the food. My food is supposed to be in there. I didn't appreciate her doing that. So what I did is like, okay, I got to get ready for my jump. I'm starving at 6:30. I explained to her I already wasted time, yada, yada, yada. I went to go eat. Waiter was terrible. The hell with him. I went and I got me, these new drinks I've been drinking. A lemon drop. It usually comes with sugar, but I like it with salt or tajin because I guess I'm a Mexican. I don't know. I drank my drink. I went back and I'm pissed. I'm angry. I went back to the VIP office And I told the young lady, I said, let me tell you something. I didn't come here to be catered. I didn't come here to be for anything for free. I have plenty of money to pay for what I came here for. But I did not come here to be disrespected the way you did. And if you think that $150 jump is going to buy me, you're wrong. So let me tell you where you could put that jump. And by the way, after I go home, I am going to write a very nice, eloquent, and a letter, articulate myself to the best of my abilities, explaining how tiny you made me feel because you're judging me. You're thinking I'm coming in here for a free. No, maybe other people do that and I don't blame them. But when I go back to my room, I don't want to have to worry about wiping my behind because they didn't leave enough toilet paper. And that's what I've been waiting for you guys to come and give me. How dare you? So you can keep your jump and put it where it fits. I don't want it. And I didn't do it. I was kind of bummed out. But whatever. I didn't do it. But damn, 110 floors, 108 floors just dropped me. I did the other ones. So I was happy about that one. Great. Now I forgot what the hell I was talking about. Anyways, everybody needs to be treated with respect and kindness, okay? See, that's why I need you guys to respond. Say something so I can remember. And, oh, I remember now. I looked at my broken down car and it made me remember. So what they do is they go to places. So they gave us a room. They gave us $70. They gave us a free lunch, brought us back. So what the union does is they buy people. They buy people in office and tell them, if you support us, our case, it sounds really awful for me to say they buy people in office because that sounds awful, but it's the truth when it comes down to it. So the way they call it is we sponsor them. I went to a women's meeting where women, God, I can't remember. I want to say 1% of women are owners of businesses. This was maybe about 4 years ago, because majority of the loans to open up a business go towards men. They prefer men versus women. And this was a women's empowering group. I can't remember the name of it. I got it written down somewhere in some paperwork. And they had hors d'oeuvres and they had all kinds of stuff in there, you know, supposed to be fancy food. No dinner, no nothing. They just gave us some munchies. And all munchies is wrong because then you all know what munchies is. They gave us some little snacks, basically. We had to pay for our own drinks because they're not going to control our drinking. You know, they got to make money somehow. But when I looked at they had a pamphlet. When I looked at the pamphlet, you guys, SEIU Local 2015 was a sponsor that gave them, we were the highest sponsor. We were recognized because we were the highest sponsor. It was a meal. The president was there. She's no longer there. Somebody else is there. $5,000 was given to this organization. $5,000. Where did the $5,000 come from? SEIU Local 2015 sponsored this particular group, gave them $5,000 for their cause. Where do you guys think this money came from? This money came from all the union workers. Not union workers. The home care providers that are enrolled in the union. So at the time I was a union member, part of my dues that they were taking out of my check on a monthly basis was going to buy this particular group, to sponsor Hillary Clinton, to sponsor other people. So they go ahead and they buy people. And they also negotiate. They wanted me on the member enrollment team because I could sell ice to an Eskimo. Some people don't want to be members. Some people need the very last drop of their check. And we're supposed to help regardless. But when I started seeing that they had preferential They would rather help first the union member than the non-union member. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. So I started moving away from that. I said, no, I'm not going to join your membership team. Um, you could put me in the political team, but then I'm going to tell you the truth. They have a table of, I don't know what they call themselves, executive board or whatever. I don't know what it is. And they go out and they are lobbyists with these people in government and they sponsor them. Well, there goes another 5Gs and another 5Gs and another 10Gs. And there goes all the union workers, union members' dues. That's where the money goes. So in reality, you think that you're working for the union. No, the union works for you. They work for you. If you're paying your dues, get someone to answer your questions. Get someone to help you. Get someone to treat you correctly. And that's why a lot of my clients are with me, because I don't care what you are, who you are. I'm going to treat you the same way. But when you walk into the office and they belittle you and they treat you like, you should have learned this by now. Weren't you here last month? Yeah. Yeah, I was here last month. And you guys had no problem taking my dues out of my check, did you? No, you didn't. But yeah, I'm back. I need help. And that's why I strayed away and I just started doing my own. I got a lot of people that call me and ask me, and I feel bad for them because I give them my 10, my 15, my 20%, charge that I do depending on the case that they have. But I don't abandon you. I don't abandon you. And just like that social worker that came in and talked to my client and started talking to her one way and then got my phone call and realized that I was on top of everything, was day and night attitude change. She was much nicer. I'm doing her a favor. The provider's doing her a favor by hiring me to do everything correctly. So when the social worker gets there, the social worker just has to input her information. So I don't mind putting into something that's going to work for me. And neither should you guys. So you guys decide, and that's one of the reasons, just one of the many hundreds of reasons why I don't support the union. But when they go in, these lobbyists, and buy someone, they have a table that says, we want this and this and that. Just like we bought those, no, wait a minute, I'm sorry. Just like we sponsored these people in office, we also go in, the union also goes in there with demands. We need a raise, we need a raise, we need a raise. And that's how we get the raises. That's one way of getting the raises. Because if the union sponsors someone, then that person says, no, you know what? They sponsored me. They gave me 10 G's, 20 G's, whatever they gave me. I have to give them something back. You know what? Just go ahead and raise their wages. Raise their wages again, and put a cork in them, and they'll shut up. So why do I say all of this? Because you guys need to know how raises are. That's how I've learned that raises are done. I'm pretty sure there's another way, especially now with COVID, and they saw how essential we were, to taking care of these people staying at home. Now they're like, oh, Sandra, you're a home care provider. Wow. Here, you know what? Here's a discount for you. Thank you for your service. Nobody stopped and thanked the home care providers from IHSS. Nobody said, hey, you know what? You're doing a great job, man. No, they recognized nurses in hospitals. They recognized EMTs. They recognized doctors. They recognized everyone except us. They didn't recognize us. So the union went in there with that excuse and said, hey, what about us? We take care of blah, blah, blah. There's like over 400,000 home care providers now from the border of... Actually, I just talked to a girl that's out by Mexicali. I'll take a drive down there too. I think I told her she got like 18 G's. Something like that. So what's my cut, right? You want all this done, all this paperwork done with no mistakes, done correctly, and I'm going to teach you how to do it? This is how much I want. From the border of Mexico, Tijuana, I'm going to say, TJ, all the way to the border of Oregon. That's how I'm known. All the way up in, I want to go to the Raiders place. I think it's Oakland. Yay, Oakland. I know, I'm sorry. um, they know me. And I just tell you guys the truth. I don't go around like saying things that aren't so. Um, so they're talking about $22. So what are they going to do with this $22 raise? Yeah, we all deserve to get a raise because we've done exemplary work, you know? They're also talking about stretching it, you guys. So, excuse me, as soon as I find out what the raise schedule is, I will post it on my community tab. I'm still learning how to use YouTube. We're at what, I think I looked at it this morning. It was 2,300 this afternoon. I'm up at 2,357, I think, subscribers. I know I have more than 300 videos, and I'm probably at, I don't know, I haven't checked, like 400,000 views. And the only reason that makes me happy is because it's spreading. It's like this channel's 3 years old, I think. I had it for a very long time, but I never used it. So, yeah, it's about 3 years old. That's pretty good, you guys. That's pretty good. But I'm glad that you guys are watching it. I'm glad you guys are sharing. I'm glad you guys are asking questions. I do get to them. I do have a personal life, you know. My handsome, beautiful husband. Not beautiful. Well, he's handsome. He's gorgeous. I love him. I love him very much. And, my family, my kids, Chuck. I just had a dog, a pit bull. The father is Nikita Basset Hound. They just had puppies. The mom had puppies last night, 8. She had 9, but one always dies. So I have to go home once I fix my car to 8 brand new puppies. They're so cute. So if you guys need a dog, a big dog, because that's an American Akita Basset Hound with pit bull, let me know, because I already got 9 dogs and now 8 puppies. That's gonna be 17. Damn, I'm missing one for 18. That's the one that died. Yeah, call me 562-281-3219. Text me. Let me know what your question is. That's washer fluid. This is my reservoir, engine coolant. I think I have some in there. Oh, yeah. Hello? Hello? Yep, there's an echo in there. It's dry. Okay. We're going to open up the... And I know I got water back there. Is there a leak? I don't see any leaks down here. Nope, no leaks. I don't think I have a coolant. Okay. Mess up my nails? Yeah, right. One of my clients paid for my nails. Ooh, baby. I like it raw. Homeboy is dry. Look. Look at it. Right. So is my coolant. How could... This is what happens when I try to take care of my personal life. I love my vehicles too. All right, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put some water in this puppy. See, I'm not kidding. I'm a Girl Scout. Look, I got all kinds of stuff in here. Water. This is water. Let me open him up. If it's coolant, it's even better. Yeah, it looks like coolant. Nope. Nope, it's water. Yep, it's water. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I don't think I'm supposed to say that. I'm going to go ahead and put some water in this little guy. I love you and I'm so sorry. I can't spill the water. Who's that? Let's see, I just saw. So you coming home anytime soon, mother? Oh, my little chipmunk. What time did you log on, child? I gotta see if it's clean. Yeah, I'm stranded. You didn't see? Look. You didn't see where I'm at? Look, look, look. Oh, that is a beach. He's fishing. A minute ago, well, go back and read some more. I'm trying to put water in this damn car. Because he's dry. He was overheating. See? Glug, 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 glug. That's what I sound like when I'm chugging on beer. If we don't put water in our vehicle, it ends up overheating. And then homeboy, the car didn't have any water in the radiator. But God is good. He told me to get off the freeway. Yeah. Damn you. This thing was empty, you guys. Just like chugging down all the water. Oops. Now it's overflown. Overflown. I'm going to have this little guy taken care of. I'm going to put it in here. This is the reservoir. Aren't you glad your mom's a mechanic, dude? Sorry, that was my hand. So, you will be soon as it's full. I think it's full already. It should be okay. I'm gonna turn this guy on and see how far. I don't have any water. Any more water. I only have 1 gallon. Wait, I see another gallon. That's oil. Any more water? Nope, that's all I got. Antifreeze? Nope, antifreeze. All right, cool. Let me put that little funnel in. And then I can turn on the car. And I can rock and roll. Turn on my sound system. Oh, the chair. I'm just going to put it in the back seat. Did it close? Yeah, it closed. That's horrible, you guys. I love my car. What's a Girl Scout? You're funny. Ready? Let's hear this little guy go vroom, vroom, vroom. I love you. Such a cutie patootie. Yay! I gotta put my chair away. Oh yeah, look at this. I gotta put more water in him. You see that water, you guys? It's got some water. It's running through the system. This is a beautiful car, man. I love my car. So I'm gonna put this back on. I wish I had more water. Oh, there's a door over there. Steven, go measure the door in the restroom because I see a door over here by the trash can. Look. See that door? It might fit the house. Yeah, he'll be fine. I'm gonna go home. Motherfucker. Did I say that? Sorry. Na 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 na. Yeah, party time. At my house, party time at my house. My smokes. I'm telling you guys, I don't know what I do without God. He's the only one that takes me through all of this. Gives me the patience and the... Hold on, you're staring at the sky. I gotta put this chair back there. I don't want to put it in the trunk. I already closed the trunk up. Look! So you guys know, everywhere I go, look, I carry my files with me. That's my back seat, my makeup bag, my files. Because you never know when I'm going to have some time to work. Well, Lake, it was nice seeing you. Don't know your name. Maybe we'll meet again. Wow. Right? Oh Oh, that's my moon. Right in the middle. Yeah. I gotta put some water in this little guy. So I need you guys to understand that if the social worker comes, don't be afraid. Do not be afraid. Yay, nay. It's purple. Radio. Who are we listening to? I don't look too bad. You know why I do that? Look at this little guy. You see him? I don't know why she's not dancing. Oh, there she goes. Go, girlfriend. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. He's dancing. That's why I'm like, oh, Lord, have mercy on my soul. Where's my smokes? I love you guys. Well, you already know I love you, son. But if you didn't know, tell you when I get home. I love you guys. Be good. Listen. Listen to my videos. Share them. Hopefully it works. Hopefully you guys get the help you guys need. If you can't, I'm usually the last one. For some reason, I'm the one that gets things done. You know what I mean? Oh, this is a good song. I'm the one that gets things done. And that's crazy because if you guys can tell me who this is. Hey. Hey. Can you hear that? It'll probably be muted.
Something that can make you do wrong, make you do right. Yeah.
All right, let me turn this off. I love you guys. You guys be good and give me a call. 562-281-3219. I'm leaving now.